performance testing with it, it it's more than acceptable for our level of programming right now. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. So I need game actions class. I need my actions class. I need player actions. Client connection. Join game. Join single player game. I think those all work well. There. Yeah. Add it. Add it. What are you doing?
Yeah, I had a friend back in the XNA days that did a shooter, space shooter that did the horizontal and vertical, but he did this really cool thing of he had it to where it switched in the middle of the level. So he would actually rotate the screen and then change how things were rendered.
Hmm. Come on. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Are you going to work now?
All right.
There we go. Game isn't yet. Manager. Yeah, add that. Handler manager. That's what I called it. That's my class that puts up things for me.
All right. I started experimenting earlier this week with trying to get some like basic UI stuff situated,
Mm-hmm.
and so far it seems to be working.
Good, good. Okay, now game instance.
So basically, what I'm doing now is setting up all the core stuff that I had for Phaser and TypeScript. So we already have TypeScript being referenced, but Phaser basically comes in with the definitions for your TypeScript and then your JavaScripts. Let's see. And then Phaser, its basic rendering engine is actually Pixie.js, which I have attempted in the past using in like our first project, and I didn't really care for it too much just because it was more action scripty.
Okay.
But the nice thing about Phaser is they abstracted a lot of that out and picked up on like the tweening and all the stuff like that, but they made it more how to say it, like um, game framework oriented instead of action script.
Okay, so what do we have now?
All right, let's get these over. I did find out one cool thing about like the TypeScript stuff is in the under your build options, you can actually have it take all your TypeScripts and make one JavaScript file from it, and then reference that one JavaScript.
Okay.
So instead of having like 900 references to all these different TypeScript files, you can just have the one at the end that everything compiles into.
That'll be nice. That way we don't have to worry about the loading of, the 40,000 files that might be generated.
Yeah, good point. I didn't think about it from that point of view.
Well, there's also the performance of loading, since we don't have the network traffic of, you know, all the different file requests. It should be much quicker. So one thing that's happening at work is with our new website is we're building it up, and I keep going through and tuning our database queries. So
Mm-hmm.
now, like our queries are ultra fast. Like we're processing massive amounts of data, and like all the queries you need, and gathering all the data and actually sending it to the client. From request to response to the client is less than like 70 milliseconds for like tax calculations and services calculations and all sorts of things.
Wow.
But it takes the page like a second to render, and it's just like, yeah, we don't need all these stinking JavaScript files and those template projects that we have, that we're using for beta toast and
Yeah.
that we're using at work. They're filled with so much garbage
Yeah. I need to go through ours
because
and whittle out all the
oh,
stuff
I
we're
mean,
not using.
yeah, I mean, we'll do that, but it's, as I was mentioned before, it's a lot of copy and paste code. It's like they're like, oh, this is a cool idea, copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste, and copy and paste, and then there's like CSS tags that overwrite the same CSS tag. And it's like, whatever. All right, so you said you checked in some stuff. All right, so what do we have here? I don't have anything to pull from you.
Oh, for the actual game?
Yeah, I thought you said you checked in something.
I checked in the website.
Oh, okay.
So if you give me a minute, I'm.
Oh, that's fine. I whatever. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. So now we should have a game instance. Let's see. good. What else do I have over here that I want? Actions, ship player, battleship game instance. So we won't have the concept of a current player because all we will have are players. Everybody's current. Right? This isn't going to be a turn-based shooter. I don't think so, but I'm just asking the question.
No, it won't be a turn based. It'll be
All right.
as if we're playing locally or something, two player,
Okay.
but
Awesome.
using Signal R2.
Yep. All right. So I don't need anything from here.
Alright, so I am going to name the combined JavaScript file game.js. So don't put anything in the root script called game.js
Okay.
because I know that causes issues.
Okay. Something else I would like to be able to add in, maybe we'll do it, I'll do it this week, is I want to add in the, what is it called? Thinkature's identity server. It's a, I don't want, I want to be able to have people log in and create accounts, but I don't want them to actually have to create an account. Like just like,
Basically,
so,
an identity.
yeah, so the Thinkature identity server is it's an implementation of OpenID, which is, it's OAuth, or it handles the identity stuff. So with it, we can, using that server, we can have people log in with their Google account, Facebook, Twitter, and there's like 15 other accounts that they can log in. And we get the basic information and like the authentication token so that we can identify them as that user. And we get a unique ID for that, so that way we can, so that way we don't have to have them create accounts. All they have to do is log in with their normal account wherever it is, and it'll be good. I hate logging in. I hate it. Okay, so here we go. Here we go.
Alright, apparently all our TypeScript stuff is failing on the build. Or at least JavaScript or jQuery and
I'm reading your chat
yeah.
and thinking about this like voice command game. Just thinking of like, it's like, oh man, being sick and you can barely talk, or you cough accidentally. It's like,
Commander, what was that?
destroyer. Aiming at main battleship. No, no, no. Cancel, cancel.
Planet destroyed. So that's how Alderaan gets destroyed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Did you hear that joke yet about the forecast on the Death Star, like weather forecast for Alderaan? It's like Monday 78 degrees, Tuesday 78 degrees, Wednesday like 75 degrees, Thursday 7,000 Kelvin.
No, I didn't hear that one. All right, so let's look at the actions here.